Did you miss me? I was in Vegas last weekend, but now I'm here to talk about video games. Let's talk. What up, viewers? What up? What up? Calc Soups here, and today is Friday, May 8th, and that means it's time for a quick recap of the week in video game news. Big one, we got a video game launching this week. We got reviews for Mixtape are in. This is the next, this is a coming of age teenagers story narrative game. Looks pretty cool, kind of Life is Strange-y. Is what the closest comparison I can kind of see from it. But yeah, it's currently at an 85 on Metacritic. People are citing that it's got some great narrative, and as you would expect for something Life is Strange-esque, it's got a stellar soundtrack. The name of the game is Mixtape, so yeah, it'll be interesting to play through. And as a fan of kind of this narrative genre, I'm looking forward to playing Mixtape. So let me know if you pick it up, what you think of it down below. We just keep getting more and more free content updates for Resident Evil Requiem. This week, the Capcom has added a Leon roguelike survival horde mode. So you get to play as Leon, and you're going to fight off waves of enemies. You're going to slowly amass power, and you're going to do it all over again when you die. So I'm more ways to engage with this game that I've already put 14, 15 hours of gameplay in. That kind of begs itself for another playthrough. I'm very excited for more content coming to Resident Evil Requiem. Big thing this week was that Nintendo announced a new Starfox game. You know, when you cast Glenn Powell, you're going to use him wherever you can, except for he's not playing the voice of Starfox. And also, it's not a new Starfox game. It's kind of a modern remake of Starfox 64. Nintendo continues to sell us our nostalgic childhood for $50 to $60. It's coming to the Switch later this year, I believe, and it just uses modern graphics and modern hardware to play through Star Fox 64. So I enjoyed my time with Star Fox 64 20 years ago, so looking forward to picking it up again sometime later this year. I was kind of unplugged for a minute, but catching up on all this crazy GameStop is going to buy eBay shenanigans that have been going on. The latest antic was the CEO of GameStop has been trying to sell personal items to help afford the buyout. Starting from the base information, GameStop is only valued at $11 billion, and eBay is north of $48 billion. So not sure how that's going to work with a company worth less trying to buy a company worth more. That already doesn't add up. After trying to sell personal effects on eBay, the CEO of GameStop was kicked off of eBay. Things are not going well. And after several interviews this week with industry analysts talking about how is this going to work, the CEO got all flustered and very hostile. This seems to be going swimmingly as a company worth less tries to buy a company worth more. I'll continue to follow this as things progress, but what a clusterfuck. Moving right along, according to Sony's financial earnings call that was announcing kind of their progress as of last year, Bungie is reported, and I forget what the word they use, but from what I understand from the financial ease was Bungie is worth $750 million less than when Sony bought them. So Bungie seems to be decaying in their value, which isn't saying good things about kind of the latest Destiny expansions as well as what Marathon is bringing to the table. So very unfortunate that their investment in Bungie is not paying dividends. As I know a lot of us loved all the work that Bungie had done. I don't have any friends who are currently playing Marathon, but I know that it's doing well. So hopefully this can be turned around with realizing more and more of that Marathon revenue. But very unfortunate to hear that Bungie is not doing well over there at Sony. The Entertainment Software Association, or ESA, put out a statement talking about the Stop Killing Games legislation that is currently going through California. So again, the Stop Killing Games initiative is trying to create legislation so that game makers will have to keep like an offline version of their game alive perpetually, or keep some amount of servers alive to keep these kind of online games going. The ESA has put out their stance that this would be damaging to developers. I seem to be more on the side of like the Stop Killing Games. Like, when High Guard goes down, maybe, even if you only have 50 to 100 people who want to play that on a daily basis, I don't know that it's that much more expensive to keep up a server or two, or however many people can fit on a server, to maintain this game for. I mean, I would figure it's pretty cheap, but I don't know exactly. But those are just some high level, like even Concord, like could that have been, could that have sustained itself with 1,000 players for a long time? And eventually you turn back and something's happened. I don't know, but yeah, the fact that people can put their money into these, consumers can put this money into a game that immediately goes offline with or without a refund, is yeah, I think the Stop Killing Games is more consumer friendly, and I think that is ultimately going to be better for us consumers. But I don't have all the details. I will continue to follow this as well. Speaking of not consumer friendly, this whole RAM crisis has officially driven up the price of the Switch 2. It's strange to say that the launch price for the Switch 2 will be its cheapest so far, but Nintendo has confirmed that the price for the Switch 2 will be going up from $450 to $500 starting in September. So you know what I'm saving up for this summer? I'm going to buy my Switch 2 before it goes up in price, which is crazy that we live in a world where, yeah, again, that the launch price for a console is going to be the lowest price it is sold at for the foreseeable future. So, yeah, I will be grabbing my Switch 2 sometime this summer before it jumps up to $500. Also happening in September, one of my most anticipated games of the year, Blood of the Dawnwalker by some ex-Witcher developers, is coming out later this year on September 3rd. Yeah, I can play as a vampire in a with a really cool day-night cycle that I'm looking forward to. They also announced like all their pre-orders and a really cool collector's edition, which I'll have a link down below for you to check out. But all that looks really cool, and I'm really excited for the game, so I'm glad that it has a confirmed release date as of this week. Diablo 4 has finally joined the ranks of the other Diablo games by having its cow level revealed after 2 years and a whole bunch of DLC. The infamous unacknowledged cow level has been implemented within Diablo 4. So people are running around collecting all sorts of stuff, and people are already starting to speculate on a cow god from some of the articles I read this week. So pretty crazy stuff there, but glad that the cow level is finally around in Diablo. In more Blizzard news, and last but not least, but the Warcraft remasters of the previous three, Warcraft RTS games, 1, 2, and 3, have been put into a battle chest and bundled up this week. So you can buy all three of those for $40. And if you want to, you can switch back between old textures and new textures. If you want to go back and see what the kind of old games that I grew up playing look like, yeah, you can check those out. And I noticed that they will discount if you already own portions of it. So I own Warcraft 3 Reforged, and so I don't have to pay the full $40 because it's already included in the battle chest. But yeah, I am very, very much considering buying this battle chest just because I've been wanting to play Warcraft 1 and 2 for a while, and now that it's been bundled up, makes it nice and easy for me to grab it all at once. But that's it for this week. Let me know if you feel I forgot anything down below in the comments. But as always, thanks for watching. I hope you have a super day. I hope you have a super weekend. And I hope you have a super day. Bye!